Punks. I'm trying not to say the N-word, and it's being harder.
Keep going. You're almost there. You're almost to the finish. Fight!
Alright, so, main question, I'm probably going to be asking this throughout my daily shows over the next 2 weeks, but what's your opinion on Sonic Generations, or do you not know anything about it?
Oh, I know about Sonic Generations, and I personally can't wait to play it.
Is it for the use of the Hedgehog engine, like in the last 2 really good games, like Unleashed and Colors, or is it for the fact that classic Sonic's coming back?
Both, really. I mean, excuse me, them bringing back classic Sonic was a surprise, so I'm a little disappointed that he's going to end up being silent, but I'm guessing it's better that way.
Oh, I heard a rumor from Luke. Of course, Luke's retarded. Luke thinks that he was going to be voiced by Jaleel White. Like, no, you're stupid.
That would be amazing.
Did you miss me? Hell no.
Oh, I missed you so much, brother.
Oh, dear God. Get out, Oracle. See, if I put suspenders on and glasses, I have to go in the bathroom and kick my own ass.
Well, then we know that you really did do that.
So, yeah, that's good to hear. Apparently they got, like, stuff from Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 in there, so Shadow's going to be there, Knuckles is going to be there, Tails, obviously, for all that.
Everyone's invited to the party, much to the fan base's dismay.
So, and apparently also Eggman and Robotnik's going to be in there? Isn't that kind of big?
I just call him Robotnik. Sometimes I slip and call him Eggman, but I've been trying to call him Robotnik more often. It just feels more right.
Well, really, is there a difference?
Well, I don't know. It's just that it's like they switched to the name Eggman so suddenly.
Yeah,
and, like, they almost totally dropped Robotnik. So
unless you read like the Archie comics, you really don't like find any like fucking any reason what happened.
What kind of name is? Wait, did he always have the name Julian? I never understood that.
Julian was Saddam in Underground, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I haven't read many comics. I mean, the last.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Archie, to be honest. I do not like Princess Sally. Sorry, guys.
Archie has an interesting story in my information. Like, it's a darker side to Sonic. And the last comic issue I read was where Fiona goes back with Scourge, so I'm really behind.
Sad AM's okay, but to be honest, when I was a kid, that kind of put me to sleep. I was all over Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Of course you could like the retarded Sonic. Because penis.
It was like Looney Tunes humor, which I was really into at the time as a kid.
Oh yes, because you could totally get smashed by an anvil and walk out as a little fucking coin.
Come on. Don't tell me you didn't laugh at that stuff as a kid.
I didn't laugh at it until I was like 17. Because I was too full of ADD to get the jokes. Like, I just watched them. I watched out of boredom. I never laughed. Except for this one thing where it's talking about what beavers do, and they say the beaver dams the river, and then you see the beaver cursing with like random asterisks and symbols above his head, and he's like, no, not kind of dam the river, you idiot.
Reminds me of this thing I saw on Hysteria. Instead of damn the torpedoes, like the network censors tried to make them say, I'm having a problem with the torpedoes.
They got away with a lot of shit back in the 90s, didn't they? I mean... I'm sure everyone's...
They were able to brush so many things past under the radar, that's not even funny. If you watch Rocko's Modern Life, that's a perfect example.
Oh, dear God.
Everyone on our doggy-style bowls, everyone on their hands and knees.
Yeah, you know, this is probably going to be like another 3-5-minute segment, but let's talk about Animaniacs. No show got away with more shit than that.
Oh yeah, I saw that on the Nostalgia Critic, and I'm like, holy crap, they're right. I mean, fingerprints, holy shit.
Oh God. There were so many examples. And, like, this one where Pinky and the Brain, okay? We all know Pinky and the Brain. And,
yes.
There's this scene where, for some reason, Brain is, like, ungodly tall with these long-ass legs that are just beyond...
I think I know the scene you're talking about.
And then this lady's like, I'm your biggest fan. And he looks at her tits and he's like, well, obviously puberty was very kind to you.
I remember that.
Yakko, I'm gonna teach you how to multiply. Mwah.
No,
Good night, everybody.
Like, I think it's like, conjugate with me. Mwah. Good night, everybody.
Not to mention, what was that bitch's name? Minerva Mink? Minerva? What was her name?
I think you got it. Like something, Mink.
Minerva Mink. She was a mink, and honestly, she had more sex appeal than Ruse the Bat.
Yeah, she was pretty much furry bait, wasn't she?
Pretty much. Like, I got this friend, Nexus. She's probably gonna laugh when she hears me mention her. She's, well, raging lesbian now. And she's like, Minerva. What? I can't say her name. Fuck it. If I get it wrong, don't sue
Maybe
me.
it is Minerva.
She's Yif bait. How about that? Yeah, I said Yif. Get over it. I said Yif. I'm gonna call it a furry for this. Whatever.
We'll just call her Yiffy Mink.
So, yeah, there's the first cutscene I remember. First off, why are you doing this? You're outside. First off, she's taking a bath. All right. She has this curtain. She's bathing in a lake in public. And then when Yakko and Wacko go and peep on her, she slaps them both. And like, can a girl get a little privacy? And I'm like, you're fucking outside. How the fuck are you gonna get privacy? Unless you're like...
She's a go, keep going.
No, go ahead.
She's a Mary Sue. All logic throws out the window.
How's she a Mary Sue? If you fart on her, she could probably get knocked out. See that skinny bitch? Jesus Christ.
Well, she's just like furry bait and like just like so incredibly beautiful and everybody wants her and she's all like, no.
She was adorable. I give her that. And yeah. Also, that's just the Animaniacs got away with it. Look at all the old Disney movies that came back. Like their songs.
Little Mermaid Penis Castle.
What?
Oh, like on the old video cassette cover of Little Mermaid, like it got yanked off the shelves because one of the columns on the castle in the background looked like a dick.
Really?
Apparently so. I think I actually have that cover.
You lucky bitch. You should totally scan it.
I'm sure you
one
could
day.
find an article on it on the internet.
Oh, more than likely. I think Jade Hawksby might be able to know something on this. And yeah, the songs back then, they were really dark, weren't they?
Sonic, you mean?
No. I mean, like Disney. Disney had a lot.
Well, we can never forget Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I've heard things.
Frollo is epic.
I missed so much as a child because I would always sit on my ass and play Sonic, Mario, and Mega Man all day. But yeah, like another moment that sticks out is that dumb kid bitch from Cats Don't Dance. Or did you not see that movie? I'm sorry, you warped out a little bit. What?
I'm sorry, were you talking about Darla Dimple?
That her name? Yeah, I was sitting up in my house. You were there, and Nexus was showing me this old movie on YouTube. This is TV we have, and she was on, and this bitch scared me. This is the only kid to actually strike fear into my heart. She was a bitch. She was evil. That look in her eyes just made you think, "Oh my God, Satan! What have you done to this poor child?"
Enfant terrible.
Oh my God, it was fucked up. And it's like, this is a fucking 7-year-old kid. And she's probably the most scariest villain I've ever seen in Disney history. Jafar is a pussy compared to this.
I remember when I was a kid, Hexus scared the shit out of me in Ferngully, but when I grew up, I realized how amazingly badass he is. No God, toxic love.
Oh God.
Talk about getting crap past the radar.
And then, Square Enix, they brought, like, nostalgia back to us when they brought the Disney people back in Kingdom Hearts.
I've never been a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts. I like the nostalgia appeal, but I think how it branched out made me like it a lot less.
Like, what do you mean?
I don't know.
You mean like how all you gotta do is push XXXX all over?
It feels less like a homage to Disney and more like I don't even know.
It's Disney. It was Kingdom Hearts. It was Final Fantasy's cum all over it.
Yeah, but I mean, I like the first two Kingdom Hearts games, but I think anything after that didn't really interest me as much. No offense to you Kingdom Hearts fans out there.
I'm not taking offense to it. I'm a big one. In fact, after this interview, Luke's gonna help me get the PS2 emulator working because my PS2 went to shit. I can't open it.
I actually need to hook mine back up so I can play some of my Monster Rancher games.
One of my old friends is a Monster Rancher fan, actually.
I grew up with that game. I grew up with Saga Frontier.
I really need to extend my video game vocabulary because, you know, I'm so short-ranged.
Saga Frontier is actually one of the more obscure games published by Square before they changed their name to Square Enix when they were Squaresoft.
Huh.
I mean, Saga Frontier isn't for everyone. It's one of those non-linear multi-RPGs, but it's a lot of fun, in my opinion.
Yeah, I should look that up after this.
Like I said, it's not for everybody. But like I've actually talked with people from the fan base, and they're probably some of the nicest people I've ever met. Next to the people I met in Second Life, of course.
Oh yeah, of course.
And Sonic Paradox, and yeah.
Oh yeah.
Although I'm just Sonic Paradox, we like to harp on the more nasty sides of the fan base.
Oh yeah, and as we all, well, at least I know. I don't know if you're familiar with the Sonic community's reputation here on Second Life. It's gotten pretty sour, but lately, over the last couple days, I've noticed it's gotten better. Like, there used to be like a shit ton of drama because of all the Sims and shit, and you know, he said, she said, that kind of thing. Even I got a little bit of drama going on with Honey. Of course, that's an old story, and I'm sure one day that'll pass. But
yeah,